Maybe you found yourself saying what the fuck a whole lot more. I know I sure have. Even trying to avoid negativity. It just seems to find you. I mean, that crap's everywhere. I get it. What's a heart-centered hippie supposed to do for some groovy vibes around here? Hi, I'm Liz, and this is my YouTube channel, Groovy Happy You. Yesterday, I got hit with a sneaker wave and hauled right into the Riptide. I got swept up with a piece of news and pulled into the doomsday scrolling and the panic attacks and the deep breathing that almost had me hyperventilating. I'd been good at keeping myself disconnected from those kind of triggers. I don't have any cable television. I don't have the news things on my phone apps. And I've been avoiding social media. I mean, you could probably relate, right? Yet there I was in the Riptide, flailing around. Do you know how to escape a Riptide? If you try to engage it, you will likely drown. 1, keep your mouth shut. While in the current, don't spend your energy yelling and screaming. Nobody can hear you anyway. 2, swim parallel to the shore, which is perpendicular to that tide that's trying to pull you out. Parallel to the shore, perpendicular to the tide. 3, when you're free of the pull from the riptide, then you begin going to shore. And 4, when you arrive at the shore, drag yourself on the beach, rest, recover, and celebrate living. Here's what the riptide looks like on the American shores. There's a tiny group of mega billionaires who, for some unknown reason, think that there is something to win. They use the currency of patriarchy and capitalism to harm others. They are a dangerous current, that riptide, but they are not the entire ocean. Remember how to get out of a riptide. 1, don't yell and scream and engage. 2, get yourself out of the riptide. Go parallel to the shore, perpendicular to the riptide. 3, get to the shore. And 4, rest and celebrate. Understand this, it is not personal for them. They are attacking everyone with ethics, values, and morals. And that's just the rest of us. I'm sorry for feeling the need to use us and them language. It's not usually my go-to. But I want to be very, very, very clear. It's just a few mega billionaires who they bought and paid for the mouthpiece, our convicted felon in chief. They've paid for some architects to create this 2025 program that they want. They've hired some thugs to put into place to make it happen. And they've got minions, but that's not the majority of us. The riptide is just a few pricks, little teeny tiny pricks sticking with us. This is a historical way of tactics, and it's worked in the past in the short game, but not in the long term. In the long term, the pricks failed. They lost. And again, that whole gaming thing, to them, that's all it is. This is just a big old mashup of monopoly and risk for world domination, in their mind anyway. Shitty games for shittier people. This is deliberate, it is evil as fuck, and it is void of any humanity. Well, gee, Liz, thank you for that little pep talk, but where's all this groovy stuff? So glad you asked. Groovy vibes are everywhere. There's a lot of us with groovy vibes. And if you can't hear it, you know what to do. Don't engage the riptide, get out of the current, be quiet, listen for the vibes, follow the vibes to the shore, get out, celebrate life. This funk, it's been created to ensure that you cannot access your values or your morals, your humanity. It's deliberate. This is kryptonite to your very own superpowers of light and love. You know this, and I know this. And today, this is the reason why I'm putting this message out there. We're being bombarded with all kinds of crap, and it's hit the fan. There is an onslaught of sneaker waves and riptides. And I just want you to be empowered. And make sure that everybody knows how to get out of a riptide. 1, don't engage. 2, go parallel to the shore, perpendicular to the tide until you're free of the pull. 3, make your way to the shore. And 4, celebrate life. Do your groovy thing. You'll probably find others along the shore. Connect. That is very, very critical, to connect with others, celebrating their groovy. There is power and there is light and love that manifests and grows in numbers. Your next steps. When you're on the shore and you're celebrating, celebrate with others. Engage, party, have fun. When you get start, light the bonfire. Others might see it. Others might want to come find out what that groovy vibe's about. You'll grow and you'll increase your strengths with the numbers. Live your truth, speak your truth, be your own groovy vibe, harmonize with others doing their groovy vibes. It's all there. It's groovy. Become a helper yourself as you recover and gain energy. Word of caution there. Pick just 1, maybe 2 causes to put your energies into. Any more than that and you spread it too thin and yourself too thin, everybody will pick different ones. Everyone will find their own little things that they vibrate with, and it's together that we resist the strongest. You cannot fix everything, but little tiny actions add up, as do those multiplied with the others that are vibing groovy too. Inform your congresspeople and senators. Let them know what your concerns are. Let them know what they're doing right. Praise them too. We all need a little bit of that. Be an encourager. Join a community that's also in line with your values and ethics. Together, again, strength in numbers. Not only that, there's a lot of groovy vibes in the numbers. There is absolutely nothing for an individual to win. Connect. A community with light and love, that's success. And that is definitely worth celebrating with groovy vibes. Okay, quick recap. 1, don't yell in the riptide. 2, get out of the riptide. 3, swim to shore. 4, celebrate with others. In the meantime, blessings for light, love, health, and silliness. Be groovy.